what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real products? The main conventions I've used in my trailer is lighting, as the dark and mysterious shots indicate more suspense, persuading the audience to watch the trailer to find out what happens. Camera angles is also another really important feature I've used, such as close-ups, zoom-ins, slow motion and aerial shots. Taking aerial shots as an example, I decided to film my fight scene between my two characters on the stairs, as this allows the camera to gather more of a picture of my antagonist and protagonist characters. With my slow motion, featuring my antagonist character being kicked into a door indicates success for my protagonist, as the struggle for power is becoming more clear to my audience, as I've also featured daunting music, which is quite slow paced, but I feel that this engages the audience into watching the rest of the trailer. I've tried to fit in fast paced music into the trailer and found this didn't really fit in with the themes within my trailer. Other conventions I've included are text boxes, which help the audience to understand the narrative in my trailer. I've also kept within the colour scheme by sticking to black, red and white. This is important as I feel as I use synergy to connect my trailer and my auxiliary products together, which is important as this confirms my brand identity to the audience. In my shooting log, I concluded I would use a voiceover through my fellow media student Dougie. However, when I fitted his voice into the shots, it didn't really fit right, so I decided to edit this out and use text boxes instead. I also feel that I've challenged conventions, linking in with Todorov theory by featuring disruption of the equilibrium first is a little unconventional, as the audience will always usually see a balance and normality. By doing this, I feel my product now looks more authentic and original. By featuring disruption of the equilibrium first, this engages my audience more. This persuades my audience to watch the movie themselves to find out what happens. Other theories I feel my trailer has subverted is props theory, as props explains that there are two binary oppositions. However, I feel I have distorted my two main characters, as although I have a clear hero, my villain turns into more trustworthy with the audience, as the part in the trailer flashes back to Kate and Nat in happier times, which most likely confuse my audience. However, I have included this so that my audience can watch the trailer to find out what happens in the film. I decided not to include any middle-aged actors into my trailer, as this will be very difficult to film everything on time. The financial budget would also not allow me to recruit and film, as I could not afford to employ these actors. Although my audience would have preferred older actors through my focus group, I do feel that younger actors convey my genre just as well. Other films I'm inspired by are films such as Taken. I feel their trailer colours also stick to the same through using black, red and white. I decided to stick to these conventions as this will make my brand look more realistic to my audience. I also feel my film poster is slightly similar to law-abiding citizen poster, as the binary oppositions are established, which is more important to the audience as this gives them more clues into the potential narrative of the film. Looking at my target audience of age 18 to 30, this subverts conventions as most men and women can enjoy this type of genre. By using a range of male and female characters, my audience are more likely to connect with my characters. Linking in with structuralism theory, my heroic utopian characters will be much more inspirational to my audience, as the actor is around the same age as the viewer. With my female audience, they will be able to sympathise with her, as they see her more as a dystopian character, as they would not want to be in the same situation themselves. Conventions I feel my trailer could not include was explosions and faster paced shots. Although this would have made my film look really effective, however, I did breach the health and safety conditions within the school, so this could not be featured within my trailer and would be too risky, as explosions may have physically hurt my actors, which was not worth the risk.